Good morning, students. Welcome to your English class. My name is Carlos Silva, and I'm your English teacher. This is day number 7 of Unit 5. Are you ready to learn English? Let's begin. Day number 7, Stories. Explore the elements in a story. El día de hoy explorarás los elementos dentro de un cuento. Así que vamos a comenzar. Elements in a story. Characters. This is the first element in a story. A character is a person or animal that appears in the story. Personajes. Un personaje puede ser una persona o un animal dentro del cuento. For example, Little Red Riding Hood. She is a person. The Bad Wolf. The Bad Wolf is an animal. And Grandma. Grandma is also a person. So these are the characters. Please repeat, characters. Very well. Let's continue with the next element. We have the setting. A setting in a story is where and when the story takes place. This will be the place and the time. Esto sería el lugar y el tiempo en el que el cuento se desarrolla. Here we have some examples. Grandma's house. This is Grandma's house. The forest and a castle, right? Very well. So please repeat, setting. Good job. Let's continue with the next element. Plot. A plot is the sequence of events that happen in the story. La trama es la secuencia de las cosas que suceden en nuestro cuento. For example, the beginning, el comienzo, middle, el desarrollo, end, desenlace. So please repeat, plot. Good job. Now let's practice. Read the story of Little Red Riding Hood and identify the elements in the story. Vamos a practicar lo que hemos aprendido hasta ahora. Te voy a leer la historia de Caperucita Roja y vas a identificar los elementos dentro del cuento. Are you ready? Let's begin. Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood lived with her mother. This is her mother, and this is Little Red Riding Hood. They lived in a house made of wood. One day, Little Red Riding Hood went to visit her grandma. She had a nice cake in her basket. So this is Little Red Riding Hood, and in her basket, she had a nice cake because she was visiting her grandma. On her way, Little Red Riding Hood met a wolf. Hello, said the wolf. Where are you going? I'm going to see my grandmother. She lives in a house behind those trees. The wolf ran to Grandma's house. The wolf ate Grandma and got in her bed. Oh no, the wolf! Ow! A little later, Little Red Riding Hood reached the house, she looked at the wolf. Grandma, what big eyes you have! Yes, I can't see you. Grandma, what big ears you have! Yes, I can hear you. Grandma, what a big nose you have! Yes, I can smell you. Grandma, what a big teeth you have! Yes, I can eat you. Rawr. Help! A woodcutter was in the forest. He heard a loud scream and ran to the house. The woodcutter hit the wolf over the head. The wolf opened his mouth wide and shouted, and Grandma jumped out. The wolf ran away, and Little Red Riding Hood never saw the wolf again. The end. Very well. I hope you enjoyed this story. Now let's practice again. Elements in a story. Who are the characters in the story? Remember the story and tell me who are the characters. A, the forest and Grandma's house. B, Little Red Riding Hood, the wolf and the woodcutter. C, the beginning, the middle, the end. ¿Quiénes fueron los personajes de este cuento? A, B, C. Correct. Little Red Riding Hood, the wolf, and the woodcutter. What are the parts of the plot? ¿Cuáles son las partes de la trama? A, the forest and Grandma's house. B, Little Red Riding Hood, the wolf, the woodcutter. Or C, the beginning, the middle, and the end. Correct. The beginning, the middle, and the end. El principio, el desarrollo y el desenlace. Son las partes de la trama. The last one, which are the settings? A, the forest, Grandma's house. B, Little Red Riding Hood, the wolf, the woodcutter. C, the beginning, the middle, the end. ¿Cuáles son los escenarios dentro del cuento? Los lugares donde se desarrolló el cuento. Correct. Letter A. The forest and Grandma's house. El bosque y la casa de la abuela. Good job. I hope you enjoyed this activity. Now, I'm gonna explain to you what you need to do. Voy a explicar ahora lo que tienes que hacer. Color the pictures according to the category in which they belong. Vas a colorear cada una de estas imágenes de acuerdo a su categoría. Si la imagen es un personaje, character, vas a utilizar el color azul, blue. Si la imagen es un escenario, vas a utilizar yellow, amarillo. Si la imagen es parte de la trama, plot, vas a colorearlo con verde, green. Activity number 2, elements in a story. Match the story elements to their pictures. Lo que vas a hacer aquí es unir con una línea las imágenes con el elemento de la historia. Characters, plot, setting. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's class and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.